Hey, what's up guys? I'm coming back to you guys with another video. Some of you guys want to know how much weight some of my epoxy, putting epoxy on my lures. These are all epoxied right here. All these lures right here are all epoxied already. I'm going to be weighing some of those. Those are all mostly 110s and 115s. These are all 130s, 115 in there, and then there's like this one right here, this breeze right here. So I'm gonna be weighing a lot of these lures today to give you guys a difference. And for the 130s, I do have a fresh one, so you guys could see what a fresh one looks like at weight. I do have a fresh 110 at weight. This one right here, I have not epoxied yet. This is a Cherry Berry 115. It has that luminescent green, purple, pearl color on it. It's very, very good color. I've used it a few times already. I will be epoxying this just to save the finish on this. This is a 115 that I already did my epoxy finish to it. You see how shiny it is. I also put some glitter in it just to make it pop just a little bit more. So I'm going to be weighing all these, and I did remove the hook off of this one, so you're going to see a difference in weight. I also have like Jimmy Kivo one that I epoxied to, and I put a little bit more shine to it. And I'm going to be weighing this one too. This is another Jimmy Kivo one. You're going to see, you're going to be surprised about when I weigh these out, see what happens. All right. So let's get to it. Let me see. Here's my scale. It's already on. I don't even know why it's already on. So let me zero it out. Move these things out of the way. Shouldn't be on there. All right, let me zero it out again. All right, so let's take the 115 for example. All right, this is a 115 Lucky Craft and Cherry Berry. It's 21 grams. Okay, 115. Okay, one hook missing. All right, so you could add another gram and a half for that hook, but this is 22 grams. Call it 23 because the hook is missing. If I want to weigh one more 115 that I've epoxied, here's another one I epoxied right here, and I put some glitter on it right there. I also removed this one. 22 grams right there, so you call it 23 grams. I probably added a gram and a half to it. Here's one. Here's a 115 that has all three hooks on it, so we'll get a good measurement off of this one too. 22 grams, probably closer to 23 grams. But you see, this is the measurement I'm giving you guys. I'll even zero it out again. So that's 0. 22 grams. Okay. That's 0 again. Unepoxied. 22 grams, 21 grams, on the lighter side of 21 grams. So I'm adding about a gram and a half to lures, and just so you guys could see like a fresh one right here. This is a fresh 115 Sardine Glow, Super Glow. Just so you guys could see the difference. Okay, just get that open real quick. Okay, I'm gonna weigh this one too. Okay, it's zeroed out. 22 grams. Probably lighter on the side of 21, 22 grams for this one. Okay, so I mean, for all these, for me putting some epoxy on there, they're pretty much weighing the same. Let me see. This thing, it's pretty close in unit wise, I'm guessing. If you guys want to see the 110s, I've epoxied this one right here. This is pineapple right. This has never seen the water. Let me see. Which one else did I epoxy? Oh, this one right here is not epoxied right here. This is all Super Glow. Okay, I still even have my Tecto Angler clips on it. This is an all Super Glow right here. Let me see. Let me turn this off real quick. Okay, this is an all Super Glow right here. I have not epoxied this. I'm not gonna epoxy this one. This one I painted myself to turn it into a Cherry Berry, which I do have one here. Okay, so I do have an actual Cherry Berry 110 right here. But we're gonna weigh these out. I'm gonna weigh this out against other 110s that are epoxied. So that's zeroed out. let me see, what do I have here? 18 grams on the dot. Let me see, what do I have here? 19 grams. That's a gram added to that, okay? So that's a gram difference. Here's a fresh one right here. Just so you guys don't think that I'm, you know, this is super glow sardine. This is my backup super glow sardine, and I'm gonna measure it up against the one I epoxied too. So I'll take this one out the package. This is an unepoxied, okay, super glow sardine, unepoxied, never been used. All right, so let's weigh this. 18 grams. Let me get my super glow sardine that I have epoxied. Where is it at? There it is. Why is it stuck? There it goes. Oh, it came with a friend. Okay. This is the one I've epoxied right here. Okay. You can see it's very shiny on all ends right there. And just to give you guys a difference, you know, that's just the difference right there on both of them. Okay. This one's seen the water many times before I even epoxied it, guys. Many times before I even epoxied it. Okay. So this one right here, let me see, that's zeroed, barely opened, fresh one, 18 grams. Wait, did I say 19? 19 grams. 19 grams. Let me see. One more time. 19 grams. What is this? 19 grams. Almost the same, guys, but I've epoxied these, so I'm pretty sure if you try to like measure like closer, let me see if I could get something closer. This is weight, water, this water. Ounces? Let me see if I could get the ounces. Let's see if it gets closer with the ounces. What is this? 0.67 ounces. 5/8 of an ounce, right? Okay. Let's see if we get closer measurement with this. So it's basically weighing very minimal. Okay. I would need like a super really high-end scale just to try to see how much. This is epoxied one, non-epoxy one. 67 ounces. 67 ounces. I mean, this is epoxy too. 67 ounces. Where's another 110 that's not epoxied? I epoxied this one right here too, guys. 63 ounces. Interesting. 63 ounces on this one. Now, that is interesting to me because there is more paint on these than there are these. You can see through these pretty good. You can't see through these. So I'm wondering if there's paint, you know, paint difference and stuff. 63 ounces. Well, let's see. Let's go. 63 ounces. I don't know how good this scale is, guys. 63 ounces. 63 ounces. They're all measuring about the same. This is without hooks. Never been abused or anything. See, that's without hooks, guys. 56 ounces without hooks. 0.56 ounces. This one right here should be a little bit heavier right here because it has the MS stickers and stuff like that. So let me see, 67 ounces. This one's a little bit heavier, guys. This one right here is a little bit heavier, and it's full of paint too. This one right here has the MS stickers but has lighter paint. You see right through it, guys. So 63 ounces. So I'm guessing that's probably what it's measuring out. This one right here is a fresh one. Has never even seen the water or anything. Oh, you know what? Probably this right here too is probably throwing it off too. But this never seen the water. This hasn't seen epoxy. So see, 63 ounces. It's also as light as this one right here. That's, you know, almost see-through. But the ones that have a lot of paint on them, like the let me see another one. I have a lot of paint on it. This has a lot of paint on it right here too. Let's weigh this real quick. 67 ounces. Huh, that's interesting. That's interesting. 67 ounces. I know this one has a lot less paint right here, guys. This one has just like this metallic coating on it. I don't know if you guys can see that, but you can see the ball bearings and stuff inside it. Yeah, 63 ounces, very light. This is the cracked black right here. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. This is the cracked black right here. I epoxied it real good. That's my work right there. Let me see. 67 ounces. So this is full of paint, has MS stickers on it. That's a given right there. Let's see if we can get a different unit code. Floor ounces, that's for liquid. Grams again. Let's go back to grams. 19 grams. So let me see. Like these right here, guys. Yeah, basically what it says. 19 grams for this one. 19 grams. So maybe it's a scale. I don't know. I don't know how well the scale is doing. But I've epoxied this one too. This one's pretty good. Put this one back real quick. Let's go back to the 115s. This one had a lot of water damage a long time ago. I don't know if you guys can see that on the inside. A lot of water damage on the inside right here. Right here. I smacked this up against a rock and it cracked the whole back right here. This whole back end right here. And water intrusion happened. But I got it to work again. I just put an epoxy finish on it again with a little bit of glitter on it just to get it to shine just a little bit more. So let's see. Let's go back to the 115s. This 115 right here has not been epoxied at all. So it's 22 grams right there. This right here, 22 grams. I mean, they're pretty close. Maybe, you know, micrograms or, you know, fractions of a gram is added. Let's go to the Kaivo 115s. So this is a Kaivo 115 right here, unepoxied. I've been bashing this lure for a long time. You can see the rusty hooks. Haven't changed out the hooks. Haven't had one bent out. They're still real sticky. They're still real good. Let's see what this weighs. 18 grams. Okay. Let's see. This is epoxied right here. Okay. And this one has cleaner hooks, way fresher hooks. I changed out the hooks from another color Kaivo lure, and I put new hooks on this one after I put an epoxy finish on it, and I like the way this one came out. This epoxy finish on this one came out really good. So let's see. Oh, epoxy finish lighter than this one. Huh. See, well, that's probably $7 lures, guys. I mean they're not as, you know, the quality control on them probably not as high. That's what I'm guessing. Let's go to the 130s, guys. This is a 130 right here. This is 130 with stock hooks that I epoxied. This is a 130 right here that I epoxied, stock hooks. I have the little brother right here. This is a 110. That's a 130 right there. Epoxied, not epoxied. This hasn't even touched the water yet. But we're gonna measure this up against one that I have fresh in a package right here. So we're gonna open this up right here. Okay, real quick. As a matter of fact, when I saw this color, guys, I needed to get it because I haven't seen this color in this 130 right here. It's a very good color, I think. It has the Aurora, it has the MS stickers, it has like that back. I don't know if you guys could see all that right there. It has the Aurora, the MS stickers, it has like this light back right here. It's very good color right here. Very, very nice color. You can see the head right there. That's just a Lucky Craft 130, guys. 130 flash minnow. Flash minnow 130 MR. We're gonna weigh this one out real quick. Okay, so these, if I see the packaging correct, which is right there, 3/4 of an ounce, grams. It doesn't say grams here, so we'll just measure it in grams. 23 grams. Okay, so obviously a lot heavier than, you know, your 110s. So 23 grams for this guy. All right, no epoxy, hasn't even seen the water. Epoxied. Okay, very little paint on this, but you can see the ball bearings inside. You guys see those ball bearings inside? All right, so we're gonna measure this one. 23 grams. It's adding very little. If you guys are wondering if the epoxy finish is gonna, you know, make these, you know, sink very fast, I doubt it. It's gonna have a really slow, a very small effect on the thing. I could measure a heavier one for you guys. So again, let's measure this one right here. 23 grams. 23 grams for this one. Let's measure a heavier one, a 130, that I made sure I super epoxied very, very well, because I had water intrusion in this. This color doesn't exist anymore. There's a lot of sand. There's a lot of sand on this right now still, because I've been testing this one out. This one has harder hooks, and these hooks are offset. They're not perfectly. Just to give you an example, stock hooks. These are the stock hooks right here, and this is the offset hooks right here. See how it's flat on one side? I'm trying these hooks out. So let's measure this. 23 grams. It's still at 0. Let's measure this one right here. 24 grams. So I'm guessing these hooks put some weight into it. I also changed out the split rings too. The split rings are a little bit heavier on this one. But 24 grams. 24 grams. That's a change. Let's get another 130 right here. This is another 130. Very minimal paint on this. On the top side, see-through almost. You can see the bearings in it. This is a 130 right here. You can see that right there. It says 130. Flash minnow 130 MR. Let's measure this one real quick since it's still zeroed. 23 grams. I'm still measuring out the same weight as the original. This has no epoxy in it. None. Maybe if I remove this split ring right here, I don't know. Maybe if I could, where's my pliers? Maybe if I remove the split ring. So I don't use split ring pliers, guys, to remove split rings. I use these little needle nose pliers right here. It'll help you if they're nicely shaved and stuff. So let's see if I can remove a gram off of. Let's zero this back out. Okay, let's measure it now. I removed a gram. All right, so that's probably what it is. That gram right there. Okay, yeah. So basically, I'm adding 1.5 grams or 1.25 grams to these lures with epoxy. Let me see. See, a gram right there. This one's gonna be pretty heavy because of those hooks right there. That's 2 grams right there compared to this one. See, 23 grams, 24. That's a gram still. Let's see another. See this one right here. I epoxied this one pretty good too. This is me painting out right here and stuff with markers and stuff. But let's measure this one out again. No epoxy. 22 grams epoxy. 23 grams. I'm adding about 1 gram to it, maybe less. So here's another one I epoxied right here. So let me see, where's the one that what the hell? Oh, no epoxy. 22 grams, no epoxy. 22 grams, no epoxy. $23 grams. I'm adding about 1 gram of material to these lures. Again, 115, no epoxy right here. Okay, look at that color, guys. I don't know if you guys could see that color. Just look at that color right there. Awesome, awesome, awesome. This is Super Glow 115. I'm gonna be excited to be using this. 22 grams for this one. These are 3/4 ounce, by the way, guys. So I mean 22 ounce for that one. Let's get another 115 that's been epoxied. This one right here has been epoxied right here. I've epoxied this one right here pretty good. This is the same, it's just the same amount epoxied right here. One hook, one less hook right there. So that's, I mean, this is all the hooks in it. 22 grams is still in. Let me see, where's another 115 that I have? Oh, this one right here. This one, an electric grunion right here with a broken bill, missing part of my bill. Look, I don't know if you guys could see that or not. The missing part of my bill right there. And just to give you an idea of what the bills used to look like, there it is right there. See, broken bill. So let's see, what does this weigh? A little bit heavier. This one's a little bit heavier. 23 grams on this one. This one has 22 grams. 1 gram heavier. See, no epoxy. Fresh. 22 grams. No epoxy. Fresh. 18 grams. Let me see, epoxied. Let me show you guys another epoxy one I have. This is another epoxy one I have right here. This one's right here just to save these stickers and stuff. This is a very good color. This American Shad color right here, guys, is fire. Fire. 18 grams on this one. Yeah, 18 grams on this one. This pineapple one, never seen the water right here. 19 grams. The fresh ones, guys, if I'm measuring them with the split rings on. So I'm gonna remove a split ring real quick off of this one to remove that gram right there to get a better reading. That way nobody says that I was cheating it or anything. Get this split ring off. And if you guys are wondering what I do with these split rings, I fucking toss them. I toss them. I toss them away. I throw them away. I don't need them. So this is without the nose ring. 18 grams. Okay, no epoxy. This one right here, I can't remember if I epoxied this one. I can't even tell if I epoxied this one. Did I epoxy this one? I think I did. Yeah, because it's all smooth here. So this one's epoxied. 18 grams. This one's epoxied as well. Okay, this one right here is epoxied. Non-epoxied, epoxied. So I'll measure this one real quick. 18 grams. That's still 0. 18 grams. I mean, it's all there, guys. It's all there. I mean, I don't understand if you guys think it's gonna weigh them down. I'm not putting a thick, crazy coat, guys. This is very thin coats. Okay, very thin coats in this. All right, you can't even tell the difference mostly in some of these colors. So like, by the way, this paint job is version 2.0. I don't know if you guys know that. The paint jobs scheme right here is just a little bit different. You gotta remember too that these are hand painted, so that's why the batch numbers are so low. But I mean, if I were to show you these, the only way you're gonna tell the difference between epoxied and non-epoxied is that if I turn them to the side, that has a gloss on it, and this one doesn't have that crazy gloss on it. See that gloss? No gloss. Epoxied, not epoxied. So yeah, the paint schemes are a little different on these. That's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. I'm gonna leave this one for a backup in case I ever lose this one, but I doubt it because I haven't lost a Lucky Craft in a long time. I started switching up my line strength and everything. So and then you guys know what this is. This is the first time me opening up my cherry berry here, guys. I get to open it up on camera. There's a lot of hype on these, and the hype is real, guys. This color right here, look, guys, white colors after rainstorms, after springtime, guys. These white colors, it's just fire, guys. These white colors right here, it's just fire. And I don't know if you guys could see that incandescent green. It has like this green purple hue to it. Very, very cool. Some packaging dust on it. Flash Minnow SP. You can see the underbelly in it. You can see the bill. Okay. The hype on these is very real. Anything that's white, guys. What do you think I have? So let me get this scale out of the way just to show you guys real quick. If you guys were to see how many white lures I have, okay, there's a reason for it. Okay. If you guys were to see how many white lures I have, I mean, that's a cherry berry. That's his bigger brother. This is the 110. This is a glow MS sardine. This is a super glow, which I mimicked the other one, which I mean, it's not that bad. Here's another white one right here, 115 right here. Okay. If you guys want to see more white ones, oh, this one I epoxied too, guys, but I forgot to put the hooks on it. I've been kind of busy. But there's that one right there. Where's my Kaivo one? That's another white one right there. So as you could see, guys, white lures, just like your white swim bentos, your white zoom lures, your pearl white, all these pearl whites, guys, these lure patterns right here, fire. Very good. Okay, very good color patterns right here. All in white. White lures are a must to have. Okay, a must have are white lures. And that's not even all my white lures. I have more white lures in different places. If you guys want to see, like, these have been epoxied right here. Epoxied. This one's epoxied right here. This is epoxied right here. Let me get this off. This is epoxied right here. Epoxied. This one too. This one I did not epoxy, guys. I think it looked this one, since it's so dark and everything, letting it lose some paint here and there would probably be good for it, but I haven't epoxied that one. MS Chovy right here, in 115. Very good color right here for you guys to have as a starter. Epoxied right here. Epoxied right here. Epoxied. Let me see. Epoxied. Let me see. I'm trying to look for my other one. 130 epoxied right here. Let me see. 130 epoxied. Let me see. What else do I have? Oh, American Shadow right here. Epoxied. Baby Croaker right here. Okay. Baby Croaker. Right here. In Foggy Mornings. Fire color. Epoxied. Cracked Black. Right here. Cracked Black. Epoxied. Non-epoxied right here, but that's another one I have in my bag. But yeah, guys, that's oh, and this one right here, epoxied. So that's some of the ones I have in my bag, guys. I'm gonna end up epoxying this one too. This color right here, it's just phenomenal. It's a fire color, guys. Fire. Just look at all that right there. Look, the camera can't even pick it up sometimes, but just look at that fire color right there. So I'm gonna end up epoxying this. If you guys are wondering what color this is, if I am correct, this is called MS Japan Shad. if you guys are wondering what color this is. MS Japan Shad is what this color is. All right, guys. So I will let you go. I got some more work to do. I have a bunch of lures I have to epoxy, which would be this one, this one. This is my backup. I'm not gonna epoxy that. This is another MS Chovy backup that I haven't epoxied either. But yeah, guys. Oh wait, let me see. Epoxied. That one's grabbed on pretty good. I'm not going to be able to let that one go, but you guys get the point. Protect your lures, guys. That's all I can say. Protect your lures.